type of data I'm using might fail us in the next 1 hour. But whether we are failed or we are not failed, one of the things that I want to promise you is the discussion will go on. May I have your full support, like always. Struggling with internet, because I want the rest of you who have genuine views to come. So let's go. The time is now. Sorry for the delay, but the time is now. Facebookers, let's go. TikTokers, let's go. I'm trying hard because my internet is not very stable, but I think I'm looking good in my dressing. Let me say a big thank you to Bodyline Clothing for my outfits. Can you please appreciate me as I come royal? Thank you for coming. I know those of you in America and Asia, you are not having the same challenge as we are having, because there's no challenge at your end. I'm doing my best to be able to do my transmission very well. But can I give you time to hit the screen? I don't see you liking. Can you like it just now? Let's go. Let's go. I mean, I see only 2 of you watching. And like I did in the morning, now I really want to see you. I don't have people watching and learning, even though I want to keep the content. Thank you very much, Facebook. Can we do the 10 to 100 immediately? Add 10 to it. All right. Add 10 to it. So was it in America or somewhere where they were seeking for 8 years to continue? And one guy made a post and said 8 is 2 zeros. So he's ready to divide the 8 into 2 by 0, 0. And we all laugh it off. But come to think of it, it's serious. Especially what we're going through right now, there's nothing that His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo should be held for. Because this cable that was distorted, this one doesn't come from Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his people. So I think that we can have our own way out and don't cannot browse. I lost 1 person right now on TikTok whilst I had 2 people watching. I invite you for an hour conversation, and the reason for the conversation is that the story is on the screen. I don't know where Abna Sugar will be. She has been my reader since last year, October. I've loved her support. And even though I'm struggling with internet right now, I believe that one way or the other, we can be able to, as it were, look for what is right and live with what is right. I see that the internet is forcing to come. As I'm talking to you now, there are 3 different internet that is running through my phone, which comes to distort my security when it comes to internet, when it comes to my gadget. The Angel FM internet is waiting for me to connect it. My own TurboNet is waiting for connection. Not forgetting my hotspots from MTN and my hotspot from Tigo. Ladies and gentlemen, if I have any appreciation to do with the network that is working right now, then I appreciate the Tigo network as I speak to you now, because the hotspot from Tigo is what is working. This morning, I sent WhatsApp messages to a lot of people. When I was in the house, they were able to receive it. Since I went to the office till I came to the studio, my internet has shamed me, and somebody I sent him a message to send a particular amount of money to somebody on my behalf, has not received it. And the person sent me a message, and the message the person sent me is not befitting for a Holy Ghost boy like my type. But in all this, we might want to blame the internet. But if the internet was working well, my message could have reached. Thank you very much, Facebook. If you have anybody to read for me on Facebook, send me a message and I'll connect it to read on my behalf. Councillor Littrot is the only one watching. 15 people supporting me on Facebook. TikTok still running on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with 253 people liking. I'm giving you a correspondence report, eyewitness report. Facebook just moved to 18 with a stable person of 1. Thank you for coming to peep through. And I read a story for the day. My topic is divorce helpful in marriage setting? What is the effect, or who is more affected when divorce occurs? This topic, as I dropped to 12 from 18 and moved to 3 from 4 and have 476 people liking to 504 likes, appreciating. I dropped to 10, but I have to do my topic. So I started somewhere. I don't know where I got to in the internet. Unreservedly disconnected me. It is still yours truly, Councillor Littrot, who is still managing himself not to misbehave. Because what is happening is, I don't manage myself. I might misbehave. And in my misbehavior, I might end up not doing what I'm supposed to do right. Right now, I'm taking a seat. I am sitting down on a chair because the internet is irritating me. But if I sit like this, it connects me back to the United States of America, where I sit comfortably. But my botos has lesser flesh. It's not like a blessed home. And one sweet friend of mine whose hips are disturbing her now as we speak. She's complaining of backache, thigh pain, and knee joint pain. But the way her back has expanded, sincerely speaking, is appreciable. And all of us are part of her expansion. When I say all of us, including you, when her buttocks was flat, we all spoke. Now her buttocks is appreciating. We will still speak. Ladies and gentlemen, the internet will not do what I expect it to do. So I need to talk. But I feel I look good. This particular suspenders will forever be a legacy in my history. It's nice. The color is nice. And when I'm combining it with these type of colors, it makes me feel very, very honored. And I feel like I am in charge. At least 1K will cause me to start my conversation. What am I talking about? I'm going to take my time in this 1K conversation and start. The internet is gone. Thank you very much. So hello, Sabo. Please, will it be possible for Councillor Littrot, the person didn't spell my name well, to educate us on the type of marriages we have here in Ghana? My husband says he is tired of our 2 years marriage and has fallen out of love with me and wants a divorce. I will want him to give me half of his properties. If this his only reason, if this is his only reason, how do I go about it, please? So I'm not what about the kind of story? Now only the kind of story that's those of you watching on TikTok, am I crooked on your screen? Say my chair was AM to say my chair. Now, Miss William say my chair, Sana, and mommy, you're correct psychologically. In the Facebook for TikTok is not on live. Oh, sir. They say TikTok, I'm not live. So what am I seeing? But I see people writing, I see your name on TikTok. Please, if you can see me live on TikTok, please help by appreciating me live on TikTok. Please. I have a meeting to attend. And so if this thing will not work for me, because I cannot be frustrated. And here is the grab. Anyway. The internet sincerely is not working. Manu Kudum data the crowd is interfere with my phone data. Matthias, I should not waste the content. It's working now. Oh, thank you, class rep. They say it's working now. It made me tired. My internet on my break. When you're MTN, maybe you are telling me if you answer. It's not working. Honestly, it's not working. Abra, you're here. It means that the internet is working here now. Maybe we come down. That's it. Okay, and we say Abna, I request. You just say Safari, I'm waiting for some. It's working now, eh? How my head door is out. I just remember saying Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, all of them working. But that's it. Glass bread. I'm not in my kwaba. Now, the call here. Yankupon, yeah, that is what that's what team. Now, what the car now went to the sunset. What the car now went a man would not player topic. A man the power in the car. But the year na kakra ne say what dani player who names na all bon pie enough. We Umpire said, God, keep her alive not to die, so she will pay my money. Umpire said, Father, anybody owing me, frustrate their business until they pay me. Who say, there's only one prayer I think we can pray. Father, let her lose her bottles so she will come and pay me. And no one a cash cow. And in Bible, they say, what the make car, young woman, so that sorry, and a pan. Now try a flat. He says, sister, wait there, wait there. Now try a flat, sister, wait there. Who do you move my respect? But what the cat here? Can I read a story? See if we can do something about. Have it. Try. It make us. I'm reading
the story. Yes.
What's it mean? Yeah, to come back to say, oh, when you're orgasm, everyone's way. What's it mean? Is yeah. Viewers.
Okay, should I go ahead? You go ahead.
Reading the angel said, what's it mean?
I'm a talker.
But a chance not here now then.
A talker.
Okay. Reading the angel. So Facebook has
okay.
Okay, until reading the angel.
Hello, Sibo. Hello, Sibo. Please, will it be possible for Councillor Luchon to educate us on the types of marriages we have here in Ghana? My husband says he is tired of our 2 years marriage and he has fallen out of love with me and wants a divorce. I would want him to give me half of his properties. If this is only reason, how do I go about it, please? I feel the type of marriage I want Ghana. I married for 2 years. Say I falling out of love and I feel for something divorce. But lady in question says half of the husband properties. If that is the only reason in the pay divorce, or be say fine ben on first on corner.
I'm not medicine. What's a bro? What's a treat? Yeah, that's in crime. Abraba ubo de nyame mani nye yema o se we bilingual trilingual nyame adom o enunyam o achinyam o ho ofe nyame mboa na yemfa wontu yase. I miss my certified side chick Clarice Duku.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where Clarice is. She's become too busy. If you see her, still I miss her. She will come and make people get angry every time on my timeline, and I miss that action. So, Abner, what is your take on this person's story? Because I'm going to treat this story in 3 different sets. I've titled it, "Is Divorce Helpful in Marriage Setting?" Who is affected more before divorce? These are my questions that I find myself talking about on Facebook. Abner, what is your take on the story? And mind you, there are 3 sections in the story. They are married for 2 years. The husband says he has fallen out of love. The next thing is that she's asking for properties if the reason for divorce is because he has fallen out of love. What is your take on this story, Abna?
The story might look difficult, but the details of the story is very the story is really deep. As the issues one, what husband are falling out of love, or say of a divorce. I mean, then they see it. And I won't be able to say when I said the lady should find out what happened during the 2 years to what happened in their marriage.
Okay.
And is it normal for a man or a woman to just say, I'm falling out of love?
Oh,
maybe there are questions I mean, I don't really know what to say, but it's not a whole question.
It's normal.
Okay.
It's normal to fall out of love.
A man or a man to say, I'm falling out of love.
Yeah, it's normal to fall out of love. The factors would differ from one person to the other. The factors would differ from one person to the other. There are people that because you constantly fratulate, it could cause them to lose the connection to love. There are others that you were their second choice, and the first choice just appeared, so they can fall out of love. There are others that ever since they married you, your level of misbehavior has reached the ceiling part or the roof level of their chest, and they can't take it anymore. There are others that their reason for divorcing you is because they feel they love you too much, and if they don't take care, they will die when you take a decision not to love them again. Because I remember that there was a lady who opted to divorce her husband, and the reason was because the husband cares about her too much, and she's afraid, so she was asking for divorce. As for divorce, every reason can lead to divorce. So if you ask, does she need to ask what she has done? Abna, is it likely that you'll be in marriage and when you do things that are wrong, you wouldn't know?
Oh, sometimes you wouldn't know unless someone points it out to you. Maybe we don't want to say the money away. Any deliberate so baby show before, but the other party when they say before, so the person has to come to say away and then take. Then Obama is not correct, but the person is not a lawyer. I just said they need that one or any oil. That's good business of it. But maybe the other party on pets are going to you just have to call the person attention there. But then in part go it is you, then the person will just stop. But 2 years the person will not even know so I don't know you know the head so.
Okay.
Sometimes I go there. If you behavior you or I was come to say I do are in the main page. Don't come to the then also was a dependent that one yet. But someone can ask who said it was said you assume that the person should know and you take decisions based on that. I don't think that is healthy.
Okay, Nadia, now only your baby so me fan sembo and share first lady Effie California. First lady my sweetheart. Thank you for being here today. I'm gonna mean you watching and a pay with you so who manages a husband. I'm not gonna pay him the same when you internet in your crowd. Internet in your mommy crowd by Benedict. Effie about lady and then a pay and the to our conversation. So the internet na yes na we so why by better accommodation. The first lady, thank you for coming. Abla enti wo so adwe na the opposite o kire ne say obi di ne kunu wo ho e na ne kunu so e ka kire ne say the ne kunu ka say wa bre ni awade e na oba na e bie na no ka kire say wa bra ko ja me pana menko. You think the woman was right?
And as I say, Beman or Taka, yeah, different time of Beman I can know. Beman is Taka, and so Banos wife fed up. I asked my Beman the Taka will see, so Banos who are processing the mind for and I'm not going to come and course. And yeah, the first time I Beman I can,
Na bema kana also unsi wa bimpia. Esa ukati nso ngojao.
Sometimes it can only do all quiet. You don't really think that you mean it, but out of frustration, here I can't see me. Never be as interested. Me can be a buy your patrol as you them and I'm a patrol. Let's make things up. But them name I had a man. So I'm so busy. It's a them can maybe also our friend or something could have a quiet. But them also jail banner and panel. What did you not say? I didn't know. I could jail banner.
And the Bema.
One, two, but on one also play out once. No, I'm funny serious. Say, okay, me some make good job, I do some make good job, and then make good job.
And it is said, Tontuma, open us if you are one from Mabo. Now, so I didn't say one in Frama. So, and now, soon you want being so big Jawa, dear. And then I also make us.
Counselor, send me and not me. They also can we say, hey, if they obey, why maybe some science and the canon. But of them open idea, your banner can have soon. Make your banner call me as a no canon.
Now, they are the Jaya Grossa.
And then you jaw, watch time be jaw, and no. And yet, now, I can't put it on the most well, but then they jaw, watch time be jaw. I said, I didn't go for and yet, and somehow, Obana Kuma Primo, so she tends to find comfort outside. Obana so when now you won't see the panas on you stronger, or be vulnerable. Or you because I want to cannot any panu or seeking the attention that the funny manner. Of it's not for everyone. Of it's not for everyone. It's not me jaw and let me jaw or some jaw. When now I was frustrated. I had Jane and I'm a Jakes. I may do that. And then let me jaw or some jaw. It's about the how bad into so funny. Yeah, one thing. That's only could be good deal. One panel starting man attention and comfortability. The next thing go on one is
away
from the marriage.
One may be a bad day. Our mama afraid, you know. Now, who can so be jar no before you are a Mawari giant, a Bemwana, a Mawari giant sutra.
There man now much chance. I
said,
Obama is so strength.
Say, Ukunuka so big jar with you. Now, ma, Oche, Adani, Aman Sanche. Are you sure?
No, and now man sign no, and now man sign. The Bema church soon be jaw me. That's a whole balance of power, and that's a whole everything to keep the marriage. I say you find solace in someone and be talking to the person. And the panel more comfort, I will pay the panel we know because more attention. I will know here. Pastor, one it is bound to happen. One no, it's bound to happen.
And will you blame Bema for one that is bound to happen? And then Bemane Yasan, one column we, Anna cocaine, Anna tramor, but of course, said Bema from you.
Oh, and you said you me come as a man show before. And I need area show me. The one human beings. I'm not getting that attention from my husband. My husband is ignoring me. He's treating me bad. And someone is giving me all the attention, showing me love. Counselor, I'm a human being.
What do you need attention for?
I'm a human being.
No, what do you need attention for?
Oh, to comfort me.
Comfort you? Is your mother or father dead? Because you see, I hear what you are being real. No, you are being real, and your reality is giving us a real picture of life. Because people will say that I am lonely, I don't have anybody to talk to. But let me ask you that when even the marriage was there, was he available for you to talk to him until he told you that he's lost love for you? Because there are women. No, but there are women that.
Me came back, only now is so cool. Say you can share things with the guy. Now all of a sudden he wants to take that thing from you. I was like, it's very painful. So wouldn't not build a bond, be friendship bond, be now all of a sudden I don't want anything again. Hey, it's difficult.
Oh, so you want to say, so you want to try and answer my question between the man and the woman, who is more affected when divorce is announced?
Yeah, to me, the woman. To me, is the woman. But it depends on the situation. It depends on every situation.
Okay, but if you say the woman, what if the woman is the one announcing the divorce?
The thing, say, Obama, they announce divorce now, it affects them. Say, they announce divorce, they affect your ban.
But if
it depends on who is announcing the divorce.
But what if you are there with your wife? And country broke you day inside, country no broke you day inside. Then all of a sudden she comes to say that your wife tells you that I am tired of this marriage, and so I want to divorce. And you say, when your wife tells you, it affects the man.
Because it's the woman who wants out. It's the woman who is tired and wants to leave. The woman has made up her mind. Why the plans? The woman has things in order. Only the next step from Ofia Arena, only the other.
So if you are living with a woman who knows what time is it, she wants to go.
It's about.
Why won't you be happy but sad?
Oh, Pastor, I'm saying, and now Arabiana, if it's here and talk about baby. Now, as I was saying, say some man with no it began from friendship. It's not this our friendship bond. Now, sana our reference and equal baby. It said, Nippon take that privilege away from you, sana. It hits different, no matter who you are. It hits different.
So, are you saying your best friend on earth, if you are married, should be your spouse?
I'm not saying your best friend on earth should be your spouse, but there's a level of connectivity before our rainy baby.
Does it help?
To some extent,
if your husband is your best friend, does it help the marriage?
Don't think it helps. I think you should balance it. You should have someone you talk to aside your husband. You shouldn't solely depend on your husband for friendship.
So if you say that the announcement will hit you because you are going to lose your best friend, your companion, I don't get it. Because I don't think
how much more your husband will be on that.
Na say e bia na le twa e kwate so dada o mpen so e unda nyame ase se o de continue ko
oh say no e no na depend so ba no nka se be ma ne kwate so nti no uja o be ma ne so uja no ono hu se continue so no ka so be ware in the first place nti no kwa the problem
e bi okohia ye nka se onima okohia ye e wo di ehia o kwan so no di enim
so okohia ye no social as all ware.
Debi o worry no hu se sa na tie na so na obi andi ni de nto ka so obi akote sa na tie na nsia no hu se ne sa no obi akote tie yesu nko obi efu mu da o si se obi efu mu
that's it. What do you mean to that courtroom?
So na abo yes one year class rep and nsem be o no to say Honorable Yao, my love, welcome.
That was something.
Yeah, Honorable Yao, but one shall not come.
I think so. I will join any day.
Casamitio. Because Abaye in community said, Beman say, I have fallen out of love. And on no say, Naka on generation, one Casanka. But the fact so car say I'm falling out of love in or Gia Japadibia or in a year 2 years. Now I did 2 years, so the Japadibi needs me. What does it?
Oh, so maybe I almost to get Japadi.
2 years. Within the 2 years. Now, Ojama no so no koi.
So she's talking from a place where your head to, because until I say them man were falling out of love.
Na ye
no national no.
Ye kukuru mponi eni
so falling out of love them
ye kukuru mponi eni ebeswa. Utia ye ya catch us are falling out of love. Now the young country that won so near Cassie Jawa ya come munso. And no say what can I say? What does it? Ye Jawa, Majawa, Macron. And I mean, just only about it, no balance. Obalisi me Jawa Macron bese 2 years ago. Or see me that wale me na me Jawa.
You don't even know what's happening.
Thank you for joining partner in court. Our network is not doing well out today. So those of you in UK and those who are helping us. What? Meet you. See, the network is bad. I'm not going to meet you.
That's all you're good enough to voice it out. So with the woman, you are living normal with the person. Until the person voice it out, just to become a job then you know your stance.
They were catching another for you. Would you want to be in country though? That would be Sam said. Now our dear or see a but dear I need fear to say. Or see well we are hanging in there. Or see oh so then I came. Now who to say? Oh, or shall the baby na mijinam baby. Eh, unu kuna wadi idea. Etodi bia bibi ba service or say oh me jana dada na makuma mu. Akase we ma ho kwa ma yasensan krata. Eno obi ko bo be ma na mane. Na be man baby say ah. Agosia abna se osi me wagya wo akuma mu dada. No kra na. No se wo bi gya wo ye gya wo denti na unim say ye gya wo. Ma gya wo makuma mu amba. Bibi sa no be gina so gya na wade ana wo be frem ben for my atena se di nkomo.
No ban be di nkomo fair.
Say
that's the reason why it's a gya wo na wana kume.
Now Okachel said I've fallen out of love for you. Then I welcome.
So what my matter say normal say them man not about me falling out of love. It is also a falling out of love. Okay, so what's the next step that we take? Let's take it from there.
You help her to get back to love.
No. So Obama still are falling out of love. Not saying she knew what them money to please her. Let's say go and now you guys go your separate ways. Now we'll be on Sunday.
But what if this is what you love? You've invested.
This is what you love. And I say, love need more problems. That person now. You don't have to die. You don't have to die.
I've never seen by hope you said that the one I'm the year you may. Honorable you off now. Makwaba. Mammy, who will become? And now I am busy and I will do a little bit. Yeah, that's the say why you busy now. So why boy am I number to na Let me shit out.
You
on the show. How's that? Hey.
Abla, you are not on the hot seat, so don't confess. Don't confess. Remember, you have to say, your friend is saying, was it Bell? More time, you know, say one say, I'll never cry. I'll never cry. You be alone the way move show you. So you will confess. And you're not going to say, is it M at SM or whatever? Can I have you talk? Emmanuel, thank you. Hi, my dear. Can you speak out for me? Our network is bad, so if you don't speak out, we can hear you. Yes, my dear. What is the name again, please?
My Mouse. It's an abbreviation of a long name. So.
Oh, okay. So our conversation is inching on divorce and remarry, and we're asking that is divorce helpful in a marriage setting, and between the husband and the wife, who is more affected when divorce occurs, before, during, and after? And that's where Abner Sugar has given us a lot of stories that some women have left their husband in their hearts. They are only living as trophies at home. And there are men who have also left their wives in their hearts. And it's a story. And somebody sent us a story that I've not read for us. And the story in summary is that they are married for 2 years. And the husband just called her and told her that he has lost love for her. So they should divorce. And he's demanding 50% of all properties that has been acquired because of the husband losing love for her before she will grant the divorce, or this will be the reason for the divorce. But she doesn't know how to communicate this to the husband. So she's asking us, how does she approach this one and tell her husband about it? So if you came in late, in summary to all of you, this is what the story is all about. Thank you very much. Emmanuel Yeboah.
Okay, thank you very much for the summary. And for me, I think before you even consider getting married to somebody, you should consider what happens if I have to divorce the person.
Okay.
Because nothing lasts forever.
Oh, okay.
Even marriage doesn't last forever.
Okay.
One must die or one must walk away.
Okay.
So what if even the person dies and leaves you with nothing?
Okay.
Or he dies and or she dies and she's hidden everything that you don't know.
Okay.
So for me, I wouldn't even say fall in love with and marry somebody you love, but you should marry somebody you can tolerate. Because if you cannot tolerate somebody, their flaws, their mistakes, their whatever, you can't live with them. For the love, it comes and goes. We are all adults. We know that you can't love your spouse consistently, even 3 months.
Is that so?
Swings, like sometimes you see them for me, that's how it is for me, because sometimes you see the person and you're like, you get so, like as if you're angry with the person. But the next time you see the person and you are so happy. So what if it happens that there's an issue? How do you handle that issue?
So my dear, let me just understand this. For you, you believe that you cannot consistently love your husband beyond 3 months.
The thing is, I'm not saying beyond, but I'm saying that it comes and goes.
The love comes and goes.
It's not
Yes, please go ahead. I get where you're coming from, but I'm saying that falling out of love, is it very easy to fall out of love?
For me, that's what I'm saying, that you should be able to tolerate the person. If you tolerate somebody, if you're able to tolerate somebody, you cannot easily walk out of the person. If you're able to tolerate somebody, you can't just walk out on your person, just like your siblings. We fight, we have issues, but we're still there.
Do you know why? Because they're your siblings. Because they're your siblings.
The ones you can't tolerate are the ones you walk out on.
Is that so?
But it's not every sibling that you can live with. It gets to a point when you've had enough, you walk away. For me, even if you're my sibling and I've had enough with you, I go.
But the fact that you go, they are still your siblings.
Destiny. We just came through the same path.
But that's your sibling.
I know. That is if that's it. We still have distance. It's just like me getting married to somebody, having children with a person and leaving the person. There's still that bond. You know, there's still that bond. For the rest of my life, I have to still be with that person, whether I like it or not.
So
that is it.
So when a husband tells you,
if I should be with you,
if a husband tells you that I'm out of love for you, so I want us to divorce, will you want to work on the marriage, or you walk out straight ahead?
No, I will ask him why, because at least I need a little bit of, I should know why. But if he doesn't have any reason, for me, I always say I consider this. If I have to divorce you today, we should still be friends. We shouldn't be enemies. We had something to do and then it went away. You can't be my lifetime enemy. I can't do that. So what happened? Okay, fine, you want to move on. Okay. It's not easy like we say, you know, it's not easy. I won't sit here and say it's easy too. I'll go through a lot. But if somebody should tell you I don't need you, the person has done you a great service. That to be with you and pretend. I don't see how I can pretend in that, because for me, if I'm pretending, it shows in my actions. So if the person tells me that I'll be hurt, honestly, I will be hurt, I'll be broken, but then I have to move on. Because life happens. We should consider these things. You know, we grow up knowing that for better, for worse, for richer to death, you can't divorce, blah, blah, blah. So people have that notion that no matter what, I should be there. We have a service, you have a debt to pay to that person. When you're done paying your debt, you move on.
Do you believe that your husband must be your best friend?
You know, some debts will last for 30 years, some last for 20 years.
So I was
again, no, you're not going to use it against him another day. So for me, if I want to really talk about something, I need to be objective about it and not emotional. Then I can get deep into that conversation. But the moment I start getting emotional about it, it's not going to talk about it. Never.
So I asked a question.
So you should know how to put
I don't know. I don't know.
You want to have it.
Okay. So I asked a question. Should your husband be your best friend as a wife?
No. For me, the thing best friend, I don't really get it, because I don't have a best friend, and I feel like if I confide in somebody, then that's it. Because I've never had a best friend. I only do with my sister and maybe my partner. Those are the two people I have as support in my life, and my parents.
So
I don't do friends.
So you don't want your husband to be your best friend?
I don't understand how that works. But
a best friend, according to their definition, according to their definition of a best friend, is someone who knows you in out and will know everything about you. You want to share your low moments.
He can know like 80%. Yeah, I should be able to do that.
They say you should share your low moments.
But I do that with 2 people in my life.
You should share your high moments. And I'm saying that, should that person be your wife or your husband? Because many people,
the person you are dealing with, but for me,
many people have shared with their spouses things that are in their low moments, and they are using it against them. Abner would testify that friends have spoken about this. Last time we had a conversation, Abner, you remember somebody told the husband about a certain man who was crashing constantly on her, and shared all with the husband and told the husband those who were loving her left, right, center. And the slightest thing that happened, the husband says, you don't respect because people like this rich man is calling your attention. So, and if you didn't share with him, will he know that there's a rich man that is admiring and wish to marry you? So I'm saying, what if you share and they are using it against you?
That's why I say there are things I can share, but there are things I can't share. So I will go out there for a man to tell me he likes me, and then I come straight up, oh, did you meet this person? I will do that because I know, the ego of a man cannot be bruised every time. Once in a while, we can make funny comments, or if there's something that you need to talk about, you can. But for my past sexual life and all those things, it's none of your business. If need be that we talk about it, there's a limit to which you can talk about it. Because I don't also want to be vulnerable on that level. You're human. The moment somebody gets angry or you stir up emotions of the person, they decide to react anyhow they feel. So I will not come and tell you, oh, I went out, or I went to have an affair with this person. Before I had an affair with this person, no. Those things are my private life. That's what I'm saying. If you should consider divorce, you know what? There's a limit in this thing called marriage. Even our grandparents, we're not telling our grandmoms everything. Our grandfathers were not telling them everything. Likewise, the other side. So you know the kind of person you are married to. You know the kind of games you play and the kind of things you say. So I won't generalize, but I would say look at your partner and know what suits you in a situation, and then deal with it like that.
And what if
there's no general rule to marriage?
So what if your husband constantly likes asking questions, and the questions that he's asking is because he wants to have full detail? For example, your husband comes to ask you, you've been working with counselor as your boss before. It's not her fault. The internet is acting up. So I don't even think she heard my question. So I'll repeat my question again. I'm saying that as a husband or a wife, that my wife.
We're not hearing you. You went off.
Yeah,
you went off.
Yeah, the internet. So I'm coming back. So I'm saying that, for example, before you married your husband, you were working with me for 12 years, 10 years before you met your husband. After marriage, you sit down one day, your husband comes to ask you, honey, I want to clear something off my chest. You living with counselor for the past 12 years. Did the two of you ever hug, kiss, or had sex? I wouldn't mind if you don't tell me, but I feel I should know because you two of you are too close. I'm asking in the first place, does it make sense for your husband to ask you such a question?
It hasn't, and you won't.
Why?
I don't. Yeah, you won't. Counselor, you won't. I don't do
I don't know they won't. Abna, you there? He said you won't. Why?
No, he won't, because I don't deal with boys. I deal with men.
Wow.
You understand me?
Wow.
Yes.
Can you explain to us what does it mean to deal with men?
Yeah, you see, sometimes people are. You see people, they are old. You look at them, they are tall, they are okay, they are everything. But in what they are children. There are certain questions you don't need to ask. Why are you poking the men? If at that instance I even want to divorce you and I'm not ready to talk about it, then that is when I'll rather let you know, okay, it's over. So you started it. Because I'll say things that will make you disoriented.
No, but your husband.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I've not even done anything with the person.
No, but your husband tells you, be careful because have an information that you don't have. And maybe you had a relationship with me, but we ended that before he had the opportunity to marry you.
So what does he want to know? You see, that is what I'm saying, that it depends on the level of I don't know, but for me personally, okay, I like to play around, yeah. We talk about things, we talk, but it gets to a point, some things you don't say. If you look in the person's eye and this is what I'm going to say is not going to favor this person, you don't talk about it. For me, I don't have female friends. That is me. And he knows I don't have female friends. I only have male friends who are also married or some are not married. But he knows I know my limit. And he also likewise has female friends. I sit in the room, he's in the bed talking to females. I don't come and ask him, who are you talking to? The fact that the man chose me amongst all his female friends or amongst all the other ladies should make me feel so privileged.
I know some women will come and fight you with this statement. That the fact that he has chosen you.
I don't care.
Because
I don't care. You see something, counselor.
Yeah.
You don't choose who you even get married to. It just happens.
Okay.
People don't understand that.
Okay.
You don't go choosing who to get married to.
Okay.
When the time comes, the person is revealed to you.
Okay.
So if you understand that, you don't even fight your position with anybody.
Okay.
You don't go looking for a wife. If you go looking for wives and husbands, a lot of people wouldn't have been in the church praying.
Okay.
When the time comes, the person will be revealed to you.
Okay.
So if the universe has revealed that person to you,
okay,
what are you doing to keep the person happy? You don't do things to stir emotions because it will come back at you.
They are fighting for their love.
I don't come and ask a grown-up man. No. I used to be in that state until I understood life. There are some things I'll tell my spouse like you. If I had known what I knew today, I wouldn't have even touched your phone like 15 years ago.
Oh, so where a wife lost the husband and after they are buried, the lady took the husband's phone to circle to unlock it because there was a lady who came to the funeral and she suspected that the lady was going out with her husband and was saying that even the night before the husband was rushed to Nyaho clinic, she suspected that the lady was with the husband. So she wanted a proof. So took the phone to circle for them to unlock. You think it's not love?
Counselor, why do we put ourselves in situations where we cannot untangle? It's like you are standing in the pit and digging and you are going in deep and you don't even know. See, mental stability is the best thing you can ever get in this life. I love you doesn't mean I'll die for you.
Wow.
Because like if the two of us are standing here and there's fire, you start running before you look back.
Why?
If we are all standing on the park and there's fire, because like that's human nature. You think about yourself first before you look back.
Oh, then you don't know how to love. You don't know how to love.
I love like a gangster. There's a limit.
You love like what?
Like a gangster.
Hey.
And that is what has kept me till now.
Gangster love.
Yes. We love the hard way.
Wow.
So you see, you have to, like Akoba said, how you call it?
Yes.
I'm going to love you if I put limits, if I give myself limits and then we understand each other, we tolerate each other.
Victory, welcome.
It goes further.
Mushe.
You know, so I won't go picking my spouse's phone for no reason.
Okay.
You know, when you are dealing with people who have some security clearance and are head of families and are head of certain things, you don't do that. I was saying that on the platform. Someone's like, then you don't love your spouse. I said, no, forget it. There are certain information that you are not glad to know, even if that's his family. You see, the problem is I'm married to somebody who also has a family. It's not everything about that family that I need to know. There are family secrets you don't need to know. What I need to know is between the two of us.
Yeah, but he's sleeping with 13 other women.
You see,
you don't want to know.
We are all. If I don't know, does it kill me?
But now you want to know.
You know your place. He's dead. Who are you going to question?
Yeah, he wants to prove to the girl that I know you were sleeping with my husband before he died.
So what does it solve?
And would disgrace the girl in public.
These are the things that we do that makes the side chick feel like they are so important. You understand? You can be your husband's side chick and be his wife at the same time.
I think that a side chick here says you should retract and apologize that they are important. And I agree with her. Side chicks are important. Go ahead, my sister. A side chick was drawing your attention that they are important, and that's what I was reminding you. Oh, the network is not helping. What a nice conversation. Nat Kakolos, thank you for congratulating me and making me a hero in the place. Yes, my dear. The network is a challenge. So go ahead. We're listening to you. Gangsta lover. Oops. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're discussing the effect of divorce and whether it's helpful in the marriage settings. And we had a lot of conversation where Abna was in the hot seat, but had water to drink. And from a brother's conversation, when a man tells you, I've lost love for you, and so I don't want you anymore, like the story we have, Victory, we have a story at hand where the lady claims that they are married for 2 years, and the husband just called her and told her that I've fallen out of love for you, so let's divorce. And she says that for her to grant the divorce to the husband, she wants a request for 50% of whatever they have acquired in the marriage, but she doesn't know how to approach the man. And my question is, thank God we are back online.
That's it. You don't need to go.
The network. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you don't need to, when you are dealing with such men,
yes,
you don't need to do that.
Okay.
One, the person has lived this life almost 20+ years before you met the person, sometimes
okay.
30 years.
Okay.
You are coming in.
Yeah.
The person has trusted you. You've trusted the person.
Okay.
Don't go beyond your limit.
Okay.
You know.
No, but what is the limit? What is the limit?
How, you know, you can have for me, I don't put passwords on my phone. You can have my password. I don't even, like, let's say, okay, his phone is there. You're not doing anything. Just decide to take it and be scrolling through. It's very disrespectful.
Oh, do you say it's disrespectful?
It's disrespectful. What are you looking for?
No, I mean, they want to protect.
You see, these are the things we do. If your sister picks your phone, you get pissed off, you get angry. Your brother picks your phone. So why do you think your spouse can pick somebody's phone?
I want information. I want information.
What are you going to do with the information?
So I will prepare.
It doesn't help you.
Yeah, I want
that is why, you see, there's something, counselor, there's something about this mind. this mind creates and does so many things. The more suspicious you get, you are creating an energy around the person that will push the person into doing that.
Okay.
People don't know that.
Okay.
The moment you put your mind into it, this child is going to fall. This child is going to fall. This child is going to fall. The moment that the child will fall. I have a friend. If you give him something and you say, don't misplace this, he will never take it.
Okay.
He will tell you the moment you've said it, it's going to work. I don't want to take it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, because he believes in the power of words.
Words.
We underestimate things.
That's true.
We underestimate the power of the mind.
That
is what we are doing. So as a woman, you said at home, oh, by now he's gone here. Oh, by now he's gone here. You are creating something.
Okay.
And it works. Energies are there. They work. You are pushing the man away.
Okay.
Learn to live in peace. I don't even know how it is. Sometimes you say that, but for me, if I see a woman passing and she's beautiful, I tell her, I see this lady, she's very beautiful. We talk, we laugh, it goes away. But there are people, I know some guys when they're with their wives, they can't even look at you. While they are driving, they pretend they don't know you. Yeah,
because if they look at you, there will be war and the car engine can stop. So to drive on, will pretend you don't know you.
So me, if you're a man like that, the next time I see you alone, I'll soon pass by. Because the moment your wife sees that, because the moment your wife sees that you don't talk to me in her presence, I can't talk to you in her absence. The moment she sees that you are talking to me in her absence, it means there's something going on. There are men who don't have mobile phones, but have a lot of side chicks.
Are you sure? How are we going to manage the side chicks? Because the current side chicks we have,
it's coordinated.
Because you see, the side chicks we have, if you don't talk to them in the morning, you are in trouble. The side chick we have, if they don't see a message from you, you are in trouble. If you are online and you don't tell them I miss you, you are in trouble. If they say I love you and you say I hear, you are in trouble. So with that mobile phone, how are you going to manage them? They will come and crash.
No, the thing is, counselor, how about the men who have a phone, they'll put it down, there's no password. But there's another phone in their car that has a password. These side chicks, they really understand language. This is what the wives don't do.
So you mean that side chicks have more understanding than wives?
Counselor, she's looking for money, she's looking for comfort, she's looking for you to pay her bills. If you tell her to sit down, you are paying her bills.
It's not all of them. Some of them think they have rights.
Unless the ones, no, those ones they are possessive. Human beings, they are all different, all the same. The way I'm talking, somebody may feel offended because we are not the same. We are not influenced by the same planet. So what I'm saying if somebody feels so offended by it, but this is my reality. It is not your reality. We are here to share opinions. I believe in the universe. You may believe in something else. That is you. I believe in the power of the mind. That is you. So there are some ladies who really understand. You tell her, don't come to me. They can even see you with your wife and pretend you don't even know the woman.
Oh, Abna, you are understanding like that?
Pretend they don't know. Hey, very understanding, no. Hey.
You, Abna.
Counselor. Some women don't know, but for me, if you get closer to my spouse, you run away because you'll be my friend. That is when I'll have a female friend.
Why?
You'll be the most uncomfortable person because the moment I see you, hey, how are you? Everything is because I know you are cheating with my husband. You will not feel very comfortable. It is when you show aggression, they show you they are comfortable. Nobody wants to be shown aggression. Then they enter into the defensive mode. Then they go like, oh, I don't even love him, but I'm going to do right or die with him.
So if you find out,
is very, very.
So if you find out that, if you find out that your husband has gone to one of your colleagues at work that he suspects is sleeping with you, and go and see your friend at work and say, George, well, I am Mr. Lutrot, and my wife is Felicia Lutrot, the lady who you work with. But I think that I have to apologize to you because some time ago, I felt you were cheating with my wife, but I think it's not right. So I want to say I'm sorry. If you hear your husband has gone to do this in your office, what will you do to him?
to go and tell my colleague he heard we are cheating. I was reading a comment down there and it got my attention.
Okay, but so the issue is that your husband has gone to apologize to a fellow worker.
Don't be making funny comments. Victoria, don't be making funny comments. It doesn't help. We're having an open conversation. So let's go objectively.
No, unfortunately for us, okay, unfortunately for us, Victoria is our senior prefect in such comments, and she's doing it, playing the devil's advocate for conversation to go on. So let the mind be positive around what she writes. It's not towards you.
No, but saying the man is, which I understand that now.
No, she's saying that if your husband will go and attack another man for cheating with you, is it because he is not potent? You see her question.
Maybe she's right.
So that's her question. That's what I'm saying. If you don't take Victoria's comment,
yeah, because I didn't understand what she was saying. I didn't understand. That's what I wanted her to.
So that's what I'm saying. That if you don't understand Victoria here, you think she's getting off, but her points are very clear. Her songs come very well. Her English is more unique to us, and so she's our baby daughter here, and the only available side chick with no married man. I've always been
listening to you guys. It's because I don't come on. You don't know. I've listened to you from day one. I've always been I've not sugar out of my mind. I know.
Number one student.
So what I'm saying is that I'm talking about reality. A husband goes to a wife's workplace to say sorry to a guy he suspects that was sleeping with the wife, and say sorry, I wrongfully judged you, please forgive me. And I'm saying, if you hear your husband have gone to do such a thing, what will be your reaction towards your husband?
The thing is, that's like I said, if you do that, it means you don't even know your place.
As a husband,
you don't go and embarrass yourself. You don't go and embarrass yourself.
He said he wants to clear his mind. That's what the guy said. The husband said he's having a bad mind about the wife, and he just realized that it's not true. So he has to go and apologize.
It's a disrespect. It's a disrespect to the wife. Who are you going to apologize to?
The guy.
You see, there's one thing. You have to be truthful and sincere to yourself. Accept the things that you accept yourself that what I did was wrong. If you do that, even you send out positive, vibrations to other person. Don't go and be telling people I was suspecting you with my wife. And, you spoke the whole equation.
But the guy did it at the dinner. And the guy did it at the dinner. They were having a dinner service. And that is what the guy did in front of the wife. That I've always suspected you by your name. But after asking my guys to investigate, I realized that there's nothing going on between you and my wife. So please forgive me. I am Mr. Lutrot. And the wife was so down the whole night.
Yeah, she's right. She's right.
Abna, let me bring Abna in and come back to you. Abna, what will be your take when your husband does such a thing? What will you do?
Why will you even do that in the first place? Why will you disgrace yourself like that?
If you call it a disgrace,
why will you assume someone is sleeping with me? Why will you do that? Let that assumption be in your mind. Don't bring it out.
And that's why he's tired. He went to apologize.
Apologize for what?
He told the guy that I've been suspecting with my wife, but after coming here today, I think I have to say sorry to you.
You don't even respect your wife in the first place. For you to think of that of your wife.
But what if the guy is truly sleeping with the wife too?
What is your concern? What is your concern?
The concern is that a child person.
If you have any issues at home and deal with your wife, don't bring it outside. It's the same way if you have issue with your husband and deal with your husband. Don't take it to the next person. Don't take your anger out on the side chick. Side chick no nyaoshi. Side chick no nyaoshi. So if you have an issue with your husband and deal with your husband. If you have an issue with your wife, deal with your wife. Leave the third people out. Don't go and be disgracing yourself.
So right after the dinner, the next day they went to work. Then the guy comes to the man's wife and said, "Ah, do you say the man you came with was your husband? And is that how he behaves? And you always say you have a nice husband."
Yeah, but you see, counselor, this was what I was saying, that if you attack a side chick, she gets into a defensive mode. So this is all, it's like this. You go and embarrass yourself and you are expecting the person to, make you don't feel good by doing that. No, stupid. Very stupid.
He's protecting his territory.
Which territory?
So there's a story that happened.
You don't do that.
So a story happened in 2022, December, at the banquet hall, 2021 banquet hall, where a man went like me and I blessed my wife, and we go to party and Daddy Lumba was singing. Abi Kranse was there, and I'm not ready to dance. So Abner got up and went to dance with a certain guy. And according to the man, ever since we were sitting down, the guy was looking at Abner long time. So he is not ready to dance. But Abner went to the floor and the guy came to stand at the back and was dancing and shaking. Then he went straight and said they should leave. But it was an award program. And Abner is likely to be awarded. So it was not time for the award. But the husband insisted they leave the place now or will leave her in the place because he has gone to dance with the guy. Now, the lady is now torn between waiting for the program to close because she was doing vote of thanks. If you were to be the wife, will you leave and go with your husband to the house, or you wait so you can do the vote of thanks before you leave? What will you do? Because you're going to dance and your husband is angry.
Please, I'll wait and do the vote of thanks.
Hey.
Yeah, I side with them now.
Yeah, I'll wait. I will wait. I'll wait.
You wait and your husband will go.
Yeah, you don't live this life based on.
Hey, he should go. He wants to go.
He's uncomfortable.
He wants to go. He has insecurity issues. He wants to leave. I'm not ready to leave.
That's why some spouses don't take the other partner to any programs in their offices and all that, because anything will happen and you will take it like. Meanwhile, she's been there for years and she's still married to you and nothing happened.
You marry a lady like me that I'm very loud. Everywhere we go, I will spread my wings.
You can go over and sleep. I will come later. Hey. And Mabu Akumo.
You can't tame me. I will spread my wings. So if you can't control your temper or whatever, stay home. When I'm done, I'll go home.
So some people are married to women that they wish they could go out with them. They can't because of how offensive they take everything. The least thing, they are on the other side. They are so emotional. They break down. They cry. So then, okay, let me look for another, small, side chick to go out with. These are the problems. We should learn to deal with ourselves.
So what if you go out with your wife?
Do things better.
So let me ask a question. You go out with your wife, and because other women are all over you, she's moody, mood swings. She's not smiling. When you take people to your table,
that's it. For me, if you are around my husband, I remember some time ago we used to go to the gym, and when so women, they are, and for me, I always stay back. So I'm doing my stuff, and then I'll be laughing because I'm happy. If everybody wants this one, then I'm okay.
Oh, they'll say your mind. They will say that you have been brainwashed by Counselor Lutrot. What you are saying?
No, because at the end of the day, if I'm going home. I am the queen. I'm the one sitting in the car. Maybe I'm the one you've been driving him, and you are all over him like, yo, this is mine. There's nothing you can do. I got it. Enjoy the man.
So
that's it. You do what you want to do.
So victory. And you see, it's funny. They can be moody to the extent that everybody in the office will say, oh, Is your wife okay? Your wife is angry. Your wife is not happy with me. You understand? Like you organize a birthday party.
They're leaving a print. They're leaving a print in their heads.
And she has left the print.
They always tag you.
And if it happens like that, if there's a woman in the office who even wants your husband, she will easily get your husband because you show vulnerability.
And you know that from that day, every time the man comes to work, people will ask, "We do with you?" Hey, they say, "We're Muna. We do with you."
You disrespected him, you know.
We do with you. They say, "We're Muna."
Please, guys, I have to go.
Oh, it's been lovely having you here.
Another time.
Can you follow me and let's have you every time? Follow me back.
I'm following you. I follow you.
And I hardly see you coming up.
I listen.
And I hardly see you.
And now I just got the opportunity. Just got the opportunity.
Tomorrow morning.
But Victoria, Counselor, let me use this opportunity to tell Victoria one love. She shouldn't get it. One love.
Gangster lovers.
It happens. Yeah, that's it. One love. So we see again, okay? Bye.
Well, thank you for spending time with us. It's been cool. But you see, like I was saying right now, Victoria, your wife is so moody. She's angry because you've left her on the table and you are working with everybody. Why did you bring me here out for this party? If you know you cannot sit on the table with me, why did you bring me here? You have come here with me and you're not sitting down. You are here. You are standing on this person's table. You are dancing with this person. Why didn't you let me stay in my house? Can I go home?
How can I sit down when the party is going on in my office? Come on.
He says you always with the girls. Now you are with me. So you to leave.
With the girls.
Oh, that's like one of my friends. And another friend is saying, "On Catadu." I said it was on Catadu. And you're quite, you know, guy named that time, my as for back of it. Oh, maybe I'm saying, "Most of my that's why it is not before we start on the way to go. Wait, you couldn't in the office.
And I'm telling you that, you see, so, you know, Abner, you asked a question from the beginning. Why would a man just 2 years want to walk out of marriages? But I'm saying that there are times that if you don't know how to pretend to associate, to accommodate people around. For example, my wife is live here, she's watching. See the way I am with all of you. Then she's angry on the line. My wife has come. She's done 3 times requests. I've declined her. I don't want her to come up. Then you go back home. She's angry. If you don't want me to be on TikTok, tell me, let me unfollow you. But I believe that, so Abna, if you come back and your husband has left you home, or your wife says, "What you no kwantna table no," or coffee akoda, I am poye. No akofa Uber coffee a udu fie na ye bema na obede.
Oh, maybe small for them. Nothing happened. My word about the actual end of story.
That's like attention to follow anyway. You will be said jealousy can be way. And you look how quiet and send him any brand on just a walk, Miss Sanat and all the channel. Fine. Already, so Council, I will see what you said. The other guy was watching the wife.
No, but unfortunately for them, the guy said, "Na enyo no show." Or because say, "Papa no the tea on any kuna." So they were discussing on the table. If you had the nikuna ba, no, Vic, nikuna the tea on. Is that a husband? Hey, is that a husband? So constantly they were watching. But you know that they call a family meeting for the woman to apologize to the man. Yes, they call that the woman should apologize because the husband said, "Let's go home," and she didn't agree. And they called the family meeting. I was the only one who told the woman not to apologize, and he didn't understand me.
Apologize in the sense that our program so for G award. I feel so I can't vote of thanks. My programs now course on be how so Bema on anywhere was saying go see.
Because only Bema for Frabesa.
Oh,
and a Bema let you.
I'll apologize. I will apologize.
Why?
Some was they say I should apologize. So I will do my yeah, and I'll apologize.
No, but what's your reason for the apology?
And so because they're asking me to, it's my now.
Oh no, but why?
Change my dancer with the person.
No, but I told her not to apologize.
Oh, who can say money apologize?
Yes.
And I don't apologize.
So she didn't do it. The father asked why, and I explained to the family head, and the family head said, that is not how he was told. So apparently, the husband came to tell the family that the wife invited her to their award ceremony and neglected her and was gallivanting with stuff. And he was sitting, no water, no wine, no food. And according to the woman, and according to, you know the funny thing, according to the girl, one of the things that happened was that anything they bring to the husband, because Nibu Funti, thank you, Ubedi, thank you, Ubenu, thank you. So it's not a lie that he was not said, but everything they brought, he rejected it. Maybe.
Oh,
now, so when I explained to the family head, and the family head said, "No, Jane can't care me like this. Is not how I was told. If that's the case, then Madam, don't apologize and ask the son." Then he asked the son, "You two, why did you tell me a different thing? Did you stay for your wife to receive the award?" He said, "No." Why? Because I realized that I was not welcome there. He said, "So if you felt you're not welcome there, why did you come to report to me that your wife neglected you at the party?" Then I lifted my hand and I told the family head, "I think your son is wicked, because to go with my daughter to a program and leave my daughter as late as 1 a.m. to come home alone. I don't want him to apologize to my daughter, but I think our daughter is not secured with him. Come and see the man. I can't use that word on him. I can't tell he's not secured." I say, if my daughter is secured with you, why would you leave her behind? How were you thinking she was going to come home after receiving an award? I asked her to come and she said she won't go. I said, was the time of the award due? And the father was like, he was asking the son, is everything okay with you? Are you telling me what they are saying is true? Then the father got up and said, "I want to apologize to your family. I think I didn't really And so imagine I was not part of the team that went. And so when we left the place, you know what the husband said to the lady? Send me fear now, Baba. So immediately, when he told the wife that you will meet me at home, then I told the father, the opinion, that this is what my daughter is telling me the husband said. And for that matter, I wouldn't want my daughter to go back to that house because I don't know what will happen. Yes. Come and see this man. 6 months of begging, trekking. And I made sure that he was paying everything that must be paid. You see, there are times that we make a mistake. And like me, I am very gentle and very nice. If I take you out and your mood swings will come, you want everybody to know you are Mrs. Lutrot. So you frown your face. Actually, I don't take my wife out and introduce her. I've never done something before. If you meet my wife today, you will find me introducing my wife, meet Mrs. Lutrot. And she's not offended. Because if you are fortunate and I introduce my wife to you, never make a mistake one day to ask me in my car, is that your wife? Never make that mistake. So, Nat, one of our media friends, I've introduced my wife to her because he happens to be a family twice. Then met somebody sitting in my car and asked, is that your wife? Is that madam? So I greeted. And like joke, I say, you are a stupid man. He said, oh, counselor. I say, yes. Unfortunately for him, my wife was sitting at the back seat. And then another lady was sitting in front. Then came to us, Charlie, Madam Nimangale. And I say, you are stupid. Olua. So if it's not madam, you won't greet.
Great.
Or number two, if it's madam, how many times have I introduced madam to you? He said, oh yes, you introduced her to me twice. I can remember, but you work with a lot of ladies. Washia. You see how stupid he is.
That's the way when I'm the catcher will say, I know more than such a show me bottom to check so my dear or I want to see. Jimmy.
And so you see, it's so annoying at times. So I will not even introduce my wife. I introduce my wife to people who will not meet my wife again. So if I'm introducing my wife, I'm introducing because you will not meet her again.
To actually meet the second time.
And my wife will not come and introduce herself, Mrs. Lutrot. No, that woman. That's why I said that. I'm repeating it. I'm saying that if my wife is really pretending to be happy in the marriage, then she should not change. She should continue pretending, because if the day my wife will change, she'll regret. Because I tell people the best, yes, I say the best woman that I ever met is my wife. So if she's pretending the way I see her, then she should keep on pretending. Because if she changes, she'll be in trouble. Do you understand? So I am saying these things in this conversation, like this our lady just left said. People want to have information and they make decision. Can you imagine a man is divorcing the wife? And the reason for divorcing the wife, she says she won't tell the wife. And I forced him to tell me why she's divorcing the wife. Now, hear what happened. He said he had an information that a certain man went to sleep with the wife at a Accra City hotel. Then it was no hotel. And when he asked the wife denied. And the fact that the wife has denied is the reason why he doesn't want to marry the woman again. And it was not even the wife, because no more worry, or didn't know about, and no more she see about worry. That's the thing, yeah. And then on wale ni bio, a son say, now down for me be catch and say, or no be da or no votel. And on wale ni bio. And I'm saying, okay, who are evidence? Or see only evidence. Now so now down for no be catch there. Or be di say obia was assassin so. I'm saying, okay. The only akwara ma me no ko die. Una be una na. Or say no no. So I brought him back to you. Are you aware the lady is not your wife? Now only the back a car. Yes, see be one day. Or say I na so nunti and baby about my bra bo mama promise we Jimmy for. You know, I'm a very nice, gentle person. So I speak gentle. And I'm saying, there's no evidence, even if you have the evidence. Unya waleno. And to be a good dinner, where I walk can the job. And you know the painful thing. He didn't say it until Nebuchadnezzar for buy it. Bisa one said, and she shared any day. No, so nobody will become. So embarrassing, eh? Families have come from their hometown. Say, Bema Nebuchadnezzar say, finally, no. Omba ya yen hihye ne akọwale ye bi se abusuafo se tin hihye ne de ya mamu suo enu awi a onko bie na no nko kama ye nte a omoba be ma no si owo bibi ka ansa na awade ne beba so a abaso den no wo ka ne nyonko brebo bi se oba na one na wo na oba be ne ho ade be ma foforo bi abedi no no hotel.
They don't kind of class or
O de ti jimisem na ye ka asa na ba ko bi say obi atumi yemfumso enti one no wo ba ne de yetimi nkasem mo wale enti oba no engi ntum say ampa waye na ye nyina ye mbo an mpa abrante ne chew na wale ne nto aso enti papa ne ka asa no and obi ase aini and I'm at the end buy and I'm say
And I come to see you so.
ye do so and I'm say and come on no I'm confused with the conversation that the baby daddy is sitting down. Then the family here says, so don't say that. I said, do you know who a baby daddy is? I see, oh yeah, she shabe wale men kasa ni kunu me si papa me mpeso betete. And obiti announce ka say, uni no we council neutral. And I see any TV so me si fa kwasi asem so. Hey, I didn't know about. So immediately I said that. Then I had attention. And I asked the man, who is this to you? You have a child with this woman. And you say somebody says they went to sleep with her in no hotel. So are you here to tell us that because of that you marry her? Or you are here to tell us that she should confirm that somebody has slept with her? And so you marry her again. And now everybody says she should apologize. Say yes. Can you help us understand why you came and you brought the family here? Because I was invited to come and supervise as a contractor who is a family member. Then the man said, and I'm saying, then now can say say oba be gia to say obi akodi no hotel na wapacho say na be ya mobe hunu moba be ye no ho ade ana den o say enya sa me ba no be kasa. And I kept quiet. Come and hear the stupid boy who has gotten a beautiful banker. And ba penkwasi afo apa hweme kro bi pe hwe obie na no a Yembisa Obane said, last time a man in die, Na ono prince ye ne nda no. E ba ne se no de ne ho koma obi e wo no hotel se ye ne nda. Na se yampa se o prince se ye ndi na. Ade no ma no ono ho kwan so ndi no. Se o se oni na wo no wonye ne ho ade a am say eja eye. Etu problem ne se woni ne wo ye na ka nya ka be ko so edi. E na o se wo nwale na wo ndi nti. Wo pese o ka tum se obi akodi no. Masa yagye atum obi edi no. Ba yam prim obi ti se wo enwale no. Mon sori nko.
Bye-bye.
Hey!
Bye-bye.
Ena, yeso for also. When I did ti wa sorry dem ho no. Asema ebe ba ebe se wa bo agu anya ne ebe kan ye. Na me ti o ti say mango. Mango mu a embre. Ena cool. And I got up. I went to the gate. Gate you wa ketwa nipa fam. And you wa kase a car fam. And me bie kase na to so mu bie fifi.
Now can't say will belong, sir. I can't say will belong.
Hey, I said what me go we.
That's but I love him.
Sa senkwase se ye sida. Mon kan ye wale na mankasa mon se no. Obi a go tena na sen mu a ye kasa no start so. I didn't ask you to break the marriage. I said let's stick together so we can stay. Me kasi ye bie gate o mu bie nko no. Ena efie panyi ne say no. With the counselor yes now. Em say adwena ye de ba ye no. Enya adwempa. Enti we die wa daroma. Yenya yema yakoma mbrafo na yenka ni. Ize me ba be ma ne die onyanka. The ba ya e be kan say obeware akora ne maame na omontra. Ena ye ka no. Ena nesse wa baako maame baako nka mo ba go bie na no. Na sese na waye no. Wan ware na hwa na be ware. Oh!
Hey! Oh!
Ena men so sunsun no eti asama ye ka ne keto asan de ye ka ne kese. Me media ni nyo. Ebuja for me media ni nyo. Me si me few but the other can be amete. And your boss are keen no na me say madam, o si dem me papa ni aware. No trouble.
Thank you very much.
Everybody needs a solid family.
Sure.
My lady is happily married, never married this boy's father. Until today, this boy's father is working with no other child except the one we had. The last time he sent me a long message, he think I didn't read it. An apology with difference. that he's been calling me, I'm not picking. Even though I don't know his number. He wants to organize people to come and beg me because he was like a child and he was speaking. You know, by then he was working with one of the banks that were collapsed. So not Tisikaso. It's no common thing. It's not up to Tisikaso in your brain. So Ocasian, you know, is sick and maybe. Not sickening to chamber. So now he has regretted. But my lady is happily married, and my lady is so sure that if this one doesn't work, he will leave this one too and get a new one. Because so I'm saying all this to tell all women and all men that we are learning that is divorce helpful? Who is affected the more? And like Abuna started saying it, you will miss the person. You will miss the connection. There are people that when you break up with them, you will never miss them. Because they don't do anything in your life than fight and insult. Our conversation that we're having this morning that I didn't get all of you, and tomorrow we'll continue is, who must manage a husband? Is it a mother? Is it a wife? Is it a siblings? Is it the law? Is it the environment? A lot of wives are behaving in a certain way and they are expecting attention. Madam Fubikatem said, you get a money timetable. Say when do fear before 7:30, all money in dinner. And they have been in this. It's 50-50. It can be helpful, and sometimes it can be helpful. Only the other day, say, "Yeah, man, ultimatum." And your bank cancer actually. So I see over transits 8 months, 8 solid months. Also, it's now holding ending. Almost starting February, January. Obana and fee. Or see February Valentine's Day. Na yire ne se ohian na kakra mundi nko mom kwatena ase a o se we mu se omo sex life aye bad enti omo ntena se no mo discuss it omo hwe se no me o me na beba ne se o ka che ne se on to me be fi 7:30 enti on fa na twa no fa na obani bie na no a say unya bi dinti na kamena aha unya bi dinti hwede o ka kire me what is say me a me nyo obi obedi ma me di wo no kranka so odi na tem
now look na ka me na beta we na
unya bi di Nico see or catch him say or started with nya time or we feel 7:30. No man can do once. And I ask myself, what at all will come over a wife to call a husband and tell a husband that if you want to fuck me, come early?
I don't know why. I want the whole panel with him. Nothing our bedroom, why you don't be a fan of the number now.
Here it is, Vic.
Bibi amu de found too many ones. I didn't come in with the too many people crying as an answer me as a bro. What the reality depends. Any one of ballet. Mami get it.
And you see a bear man in train how to get back home at 7:30. what will come over?
How do you even get home at 7:30? Traffic, baby. Eh?
It will be a young man so you can be. One said, "Odamu for the head, maybe you." Yeah, brabo ni nyina mama bibi say.
On the sun start.
Aha. Eti yes am.
On the sun start say.
Madam fu bi no mo te achimota.
Officer ka kra na say.
Yeah, madam fu bi no mo te achimota. Omo te achimota. Omo ko Pentecost. Enti omo ko asori a no ma pon by 12. Omo ba ya kwesi ade bia na e pofufu. Eti e ba na oba na de banchi ni siso a na ogina so. Na wawo na nkrofo asori fo bi ba praising oh elder yeah that idea wo ma wale ayefu. Esa na be ma no na be ma no nhia na nyonko no mo nyansa kakra. Anche bia na be ma no nyame bie kwan ma no as a pharmacist. And they are a country director of a particular product. And they are sorry kwesi ada ni mpo no ne koye din. Hey, obey the assembly command presbytery. Say ni kunu ase awade no. Den aba na ase awade na. Otua banche a onya wofo.
Oba we pa into
Otua banche a onya wofo.
into all class one no class 6 so yes the ABCD
And a bear man catch and say for say wa me ni wo se medi. Oba na se enti onu nso nya se no ndi fufu. I'm catch a bear man say adibu o ye nhwa ase. One ko sha ase anko wo fufu say elder nka. Na ka onya promotion. Eso ba na catch and straight forward say or worry na sana promotion eba. So she should be the first and not the promotion. But let me say this to all men watching me. If there is money available and there's woman available, and you are asked to choose one first, never choose woman first. The word is never.
Choose the money.
Choose the work and the money. Before you come back, there will be a lot of women waiting for you. If you choose the woman first, you will never get the money. Be angry. I've said it. Women who can interfere in your business. If a woman can tell you, watch her very well. If a woman can tell you, send I won't be intermediate. Maybe say will be a shell one case be. I don't understand. Bema eko and I will say oh yeah jumanti. Bibi abe bi say ni bia no e so the mouth. Say school. So you can't sacrifice one of your days for me. If you don't go to this meeting, what will happen to you? Do you value me at all? Hey. Emma Miss Remo. Awale na ye di wan global. Ye ba be kire mu. Mami we bisa say ope half of the property of the man. Me bisa mu o ware kwasi ampenya wan to asase den si dan dan to ka danka. Awale je ye ba obi se na japade ana bi jane hwa.
Say it now okware obema or which na japade nti na ope half no. So him the capacity and the want not pay no.
Make us into one na only be. So you make us feel like we shouldn't make properties at all. Because if you make properties, they will ask for their portion. If you are poor, they will ask for anything. Or see ne do efini and oba say be man or see be man say omondi boss because ne do na efini And also say Bema is in the film Mudia. No, they only no bet check the Japadi Mube. I recording. Or sis, I hear go. Or see, say Bema is see. Say Bema is see in the film Mudia. 2 years Japadi on my head, I'm 50-50. I mean, can't you say? Or so for being in a unit, Kuromuha. What the guy about? Obama see a man $1 million. And the Japadian county. Ubisano.
Okay. That be the reason why I'm inside. Because I think I can't be because I'm going in and out. But
be careful, sir. The in and out will not let you land in orgasm.
I said, or say a Japadena or my in 2 years. I'm finding the man. You making the sound say it's a bad thing for her to ask. Why is that?
If I were to be the woman, I won't take anything. If you ask me. Because when a man says, when a man says, I've lost love for you, why do you take things from him?
Okay. Then that be part of me both. Then Yamfanisa, Obesu Swasebi, what's not Bema for the longest? No, I don't want nothing from him. What's the difference between those?
The reason why what's not Bema who for longest, or say I don't want nothing from your man. Or ja Bema wanna cool da.
Okay. And I'm saying, so what's the difference?
The difference is it's not the same. We are married for 2 years. And you are taking property.
But you're walling for 2 years. Let's say you're walling for 2 years. We know me and one couple, you're within 2 years, you're a PSO or a company. Okay. Now, after the company and the property we built together, you're here, let me say, who does really? So, and now, let's say, for a while, almost the same thing. But you said, well, then that's not 2 years, and then Cassie. Oh, so also doesn't the money I found. But you're acting out for a while, just because what's the difference? I'm trying to figure out what's the difference.
So what's the difference here? No, what's the difference? The difference is that 2 years, the person is able to tell you, say, mid-door FU. And I mean, say, Obia and Fienu, only natna abobra ato asasi esi dan. Or see mid-door FU. And I was saying, that would FU mudia, yen che japadia be a yamu, na family mama na menko. Now, back also, I can say, many not 13 years. And also on Pem view. Yaya Japadi Bibre. And also, Ubisa say, Minji me chefan, and I ninja man. Nam say.
No, you see, when the woman decides, say, one day the woman in a home farm, as since she have her sanity, no one more this or by a man. On your home farm. Now, 2 years in and it's 13 years in then what would be the difference?
And I make a say,
if you supported the idea, said, well, then it's not 2 years ago. So I was
Madam, Tio, Obi to me, Jawa, dear, you besides open them, or say, I want the name. Oh, Duncan Williams in the wife. Yeah, Che Japadie, or Badisi on Peshe. Opedino.
Okay.
Why do you want the Lutrons? Why don't you want the house in Trasaco? Why don't you want us to divide the property that we own? Why do you want just the name? So I'm saying, say, Bema catch or say, mid do few. Now, Ujini Japadia, how will you live with it? I get what I'm saying.
How would I do this?
No, it doesn't even answer my question.
2 years. I said 2 years. If you ask me.
But 2 years, we don't put it together.
You see, this is what I.
Maybe our life savings. Also, our life savings. Within 2 years, let's put it together to build something. You're putting it together. You're building. That's when you decide, say, what the woman will not say. In 2 persons, we are for the bed. But you say, I want to I can't say, won't pressure one fact. But on the life investment now, or the can't want my investment. Now, I feel I also compare another one but say, if she could walk away just like that, say, oh, when a woman will have a walk away, and then will be at 13 years or why the same days, or no, they say, oh, Javalia, that's all because of walk away. Or be back at and say, the brow play, and you just want to walk away from.
Mommy, Obi Obekacha said, brow brain, you may walk away, not Ginsa. I'm saying that 2 years, you give me your life savings to a man to build a property, and the marriage is going down the drain, and he said they should give you back your 50%. 13 years, the marriage is going down the drain, and you want to say, take everything, I don't need anything. I'm saying it is your sanity that will make you get more. Today, as we speak, women who left properties and kept names are making it than those who took properties without names. It is about you. Right now, the lady is asking us that, how do I go and tell my husband that I need half of your property? And I'm giving you an example that there's a woman right now. When they got married, the husband has shown us pictures. Unfortunately, she was just 21 years. And the man has married her with 4 kids. Their firstborn is about 31 years. And the marriage is bad because they can't live again. And they say, let's do amicable settlement. The woman says she needs $1 million and wants one of the houses of the man in East Legon. This is what she wants for divorce. And that's why till today, they've not been able to pass the divorce. And she's hanging in there, the man is hanging. Properties can make you feel happy. Properties can make you become an evil person. What if you marry a man and after 20 years, he's not been able to own a land? When you are divorcing, will you ask for his testicles? You gave your life savings to a man to build together. That was a risk. Now, they should sell him, I hear. Now, marriage has hit the rock. You want to go the tangent of fight so they can give you something. I don't think that way. That's what I'm saying. If you ask me, I'll tell her that for 2 years, Kekaya property, leave it with the man. If you ask me. Honorable Ben, I don't know if you have something else to say. Yeah, Honorable, your friend is not getting me.
Yeah, Councillor, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Welcome.
Victory, that is saying, yeah, I think it depends on the individual, maybe the potentials or how wealthy the person is. Or no, or the and Safai. And see, after certain Nehukani come together, maybe to put to be able to raise something small. Official or said the bana divorce ebemuna yese will be a family where don't mean come empty hands again. Empty near or buy a mobrenya official of a so any part of it no other. But you so or no other no sebi. Maybe or near Salo maybe or when in maybe or position be. The resources now more at that very moment. No, is immaterial to him or her. He will just or she will just walk away and go and start all again and make life a different thing altogether. It depends on the person. Ne ebia na juma sem ne sika sem ani obi owa on depend o oba anase on depend on them so for no ade no with or without a man, with or without a woman, he can live and survive. Such people they don't fight for those properties.
What is due to the woman? I remember when the case went and they were not able to do it well. It went to family tribunal. And there was an order that the man should carry his house from the land of the woman. It was funny, eh? Carry your house from his land. And the man was angry. He wanted to just go and bulldoze the house. And then they explained further. Make sure you present the land back to the owner in the state it was. Blocks, no, a level place, fine. No, they are more bad. It was so much hard on him, considering the amount of money he's going to spend with the bulldozer and whatever. They have 2 children. Then I heard the case and I invited the man to my office, told him not to pay. I sat him down and I asked him, do you have a house? He says, yes. I said, where is the house? He said, it's on the land that my wife provided. And I said, okay, how many children do you have with your wife? He said, 2 now. I said, did you plan to divorce your wife on the way? He says, yes, because she's arrogant. She's like this. She's like that. It's okay.
For the past, I think 6 years, we didn't be and I'm reading about Ghana law, also says that once a pretty party said 5 years or so, you are entitled to divorce. But it's like my court places, baby, I almost say, me, who no man say, but now, I want to be divorce.
Mommy, oh, Ghana, now, oh, Provenzo. But I'm in Boa. If I did divorce number, why?
Number.
Ginamano 0277
0277
60. I'm not sure, man. 609 0277 609 644. My boy, no man give divorce number, why? My dear man, 609 644 0277 44. No name number. Frame. Friend my first and me text say. Me na me car say me pay divorce. Me throw back. Why? My boy. My dear man, why? E court award there if you award there. Okay, a Brahman deal with every 1 year. Oh, deal every 1 year now.
Oh, my banjo, I got 7 years.
Maybe divorce number. So was Cadia.
I said, pray only 1 year. After 1 year. Oh, Debbie.
Pesca, divorce no. Maybe I have fun. I have to kakra. Ubeyiska. Emma Brobo lawyers. Baby Yiska kakra. So we need other Sawalibium, Anna.
Oh, you are 43 years.
Uyana Walibu Yapala. One chap Chabakata. Yes.
Victory. Abraham Podibiana. Victory. Abraham Podibiana comes and say,
Oh, maybe Udi 33. Udi 33 call. Now won't have a regular sexual intercourse. When you mental problem.
And you may prove
that man so unya 40 years. Now I have a sex every day and check and I be.
Yeah, come me so me from Papa.
And then
so come back and I will say me libido. I beg baby I want high now one enkawa open se me come be through on with every baby I was so did it the piano for come.
What's it? Can be a man to what's it?
Messi, I to quiet you money and chain.
Anybody a meaning for to be a man said, but can one a casa. Ben, one a casa.
That's all you call your traditional way
now wouldn't say a traditional said. Wouldn't say a traditional said. But be a new class with January more than 14 days. Wouldn't say. And you are going to then I'm running to that say, would you about to have back on a windy now? What is Jayama? Now, what they wouldn't now, what so wouldn't him say where to go? Ben, also wouldn't him say where to go?
That's somewhere to quite.
And the faithfulness is a personal decision. You don't become faithful because of somebody. You choose to be faithful because of yourself.
To yourself.
Do you understand? So don't hold anybody ransom for your faithfulness. And I want to know matter how I'm Tracy. Want to know matter how I'm be and me.
Man of Morgana now, what a father room. Because I'm in Morgana, I wish I come to Mama boy now. A one make it for some need about every day, and yes, a boy, you be a walk on a minute. Because I was yes, me yet.
Was it Debbie Amicase? I did be a said, Bema Beba Waro, Waka Bruchi, 1 year more, what Jawaka Bruchi, oh, and so you'll be a Bema Odiwa home man when you are and how Bema Jenna when you are and how now pass will tell you share baby to me do 45 minutes. I was sharp. Odia Sidama Yankupon bar for dear. Not baby, not baby. Naya.
And then I come up with my cover for the.
Oh, Ben, what's it? Assembly day. Wouldn't say, wouldn't say no clear woman said. What is that? Ben, maybe I got neck ruby so. Na ne yirin to me Bambes Rana and Pempine you
Yeah.
And now baby to quite or to me back from Bedina Yere or Ghana, a yo here.
Maybe a man cracker, so
A yo here, and your crater son, a yo here. Mammy Chilo, Uko UK now was a car. Uben you be a crater, my name or to one Ghana in less than 6 months. So, sir.
Amen. Yes, and then okay.
And you here, me too. Me too. Me wa visa, multiple visa, 5 years and above. If me go abroad, me here clearance, me here visa. I don't think I mean to go abroad and go di me 3 days emba o here. When I pump so come, it me boa a twedie ni nyina no afi baako na makodi 4 na masamba.
Answer. The issue is that what to coin with the game nisa or Coco Brana or the Abeshe or Urano.
And to Coco Brana Bana Bana is Shakatai. Etina moko bo brane sa obana udina o si aben what's his son then amba na afi na obepe tonga talia no who pe bibia say yes
it took to quite for 10 years not so man now to watch no
o twen krata na de ya ni say krata ne babu na afi da ka say obe file ama o file na covid bad ya we wie ya no
yes I was sorry I can't that from sir wow
Monsieur here
Councillor some
man kind of
at least we've had enough time.
What is enough time?
There's nothing enough in the sex and marriage. Enough time. No, man.
I'm married to my wife 25 years. She's never had enough time of me.
There's no enough time.
Wow.
So what is enough time?
Me, Councillor, we've had enough time to enjoy ourselves.
So as we speak, Ben, there are too many women on the line for you to speak like this. What you collapse with, Ben? Are you telling me that right now your wife's vagina is so old that you wouldn't want to eat again?
No, I want it, but the issue is that
when the bread
get resources and then be able to position my children very well.
So it's poverty. So honorable, it's poverty. It's poverty. I'm telling you, it's poverty.
Honorable, then I want it. I want it to do to us.
Thanks to the hat.
Whoa, honorable, once you will have trouble. Once you will have trouble for children, Ben. Have you forgotten the children will leave you and then your wife? Why every day you want to position the children well? One asthma war. Who told you the children want to be positioned well? Who told you? No, who told you the children want to be positioned well? Who even told you that they will leave to come and do the position you want?
Was it the end? You know, we have to. You and who have to. Yeah, Bob,
Oh, here you. Oh, here you.
I'll drag your banana.
Every for me time at swamp.
Yes, you.
And come on, I did.
And the Tiani said, as soon as possible, Banka put me as settle now, Kofana.
Honorable, as soon as possible, no, and so Yenti, I think I go a Jume to a crash, and I would see a year now. What is $6,000 a year? Or 26 now can.
I can't tell you
or this is in Besso, and a Panama corner. And a Panama corner. Now, a son, I know. May I not go no today? May I not go one go today? I don't want to go to anywhere today. I don't feel like going to the court today.
Thank you.
And you want to call the court and cancel the date? If not, let's call it off. I'm tired of you.
I'm going nowhere. You crazy, bro. You crazy.
Okay. Bema, and now for the baby I did come. Okay, I do man say. Na me adma 2024 bibia be yi. Akata ni ba na agire agay. You go edit it. Salo here and why? Here.
Oh, here you. They are all coming now.
Virgin monthly and a bar abortion was open data. And now Onya Katani be also by a man, and that could be a Katani was ram. Braid or sing Kratano, and a Katani say, oh, way, a lady be here, baby. Was it a bow? Yanka to hope I mean, was I am one of them. What's that by any way? No, I got that paper person. Don't when you so prepare.
Menyo go be koye shisheni bi. Yamani numuwi 2 times. Lady B, there is a motion. We are born now by. Me go meeting here say. Lady B, what about late? Why are you? Oh.
Honorable, I am praying
you, lady.
Oh, God. Honorable Ben, what do you ask to choir now? Honorable, we tell the power.
Councillor, for baby, I will perform. Councillor, no.
About 8:30. About 8:30. Say beko. Me time as soon.
The whole day.
Doctor, could it why? Could it be a
Medasipa, and you are in your door for. Madam, as I said, then network in Indian, so you have a senior. Yami, I do my best on with so no pay near you to be said. Who must control or who must be in charge of a husband? Or China Panamia Duma. What about that so in term no coming home near this uncommon? I say, I had to say, and baby ever to control their husbands. Is it even necessary to control your husband at all? To say, me tea, Munina, when ye didn't come up. What's a meeting or line so? She's not going to ask me, when are you coming home? Are you done? Are you coming? No, it doesn't mean she doesn't love me. There are times we want to show too much concern, and our concern makes us feel that we become unwanted. How do we control our husband? Should they be controlled by their mothers on our behalf? Obin talk or any kunu want to say, or so you breakfast money kunu. Now, so ni kunu ni indi. Ebedu ana juno bia friend say, "Eh, na usu kunu kura so de. De bia no pa, obeko manu akoto yo gogari adi. Won't me man e bia na no pa." But be man so see on di breakfast and pa ofio. I don't think you can control the man. Should the man be controlled? What at all can we do? Tonga Kali capsules, ginger honey chips. Mama me gift a check. Na me shida mo ti modern for a meshiam. Obi ti say honorable ya offer. Me you feel ti modern for say we dey wouldn't me yet. Victoria dear or oh big any abna de omo ya dear pa. Yan kan ko. Enya kra ubenya flower me ensa.
Hey, girls, you're more than me, you're more 50, 80, 100.
What to me, mommy, 128 flowers. Mintia said that Obian will be that. That was Victoria never pound, or mommy 150 rows. And to mommy, anyway, dear, make me you from Ben, dear, one, I could eat Kafra. Lady B dear, or Boys Canano, Amaya Koye show May 19th. May 19th, Foundation now, Yaji Award American. Ye bois and Maya and Ma and Inquala, and to Miss Seremo. Miss Seremuna Samumbuame, many honorable yaw frank, near Buanco for. And you'll be a bit more than a capital of 5,000. But I told you I'm between Manco for being 300, they got 2 bull fruits, a buano. 500, they got to cut cake. This year, and performing more capital the year Jumano. And those will be out. Mema Baku here 300, Baku here 600. Ubi crying here 120. They are starting in Katia Boga. It is Remo. Muhammad Miaboye $2,000, $100,000. Because we are targeting 5,000 children and mothers with widows and cerebral palsy. You have more duanyadi. You have more tadia share. Me pursue BABF program nasino. Not insure one bag edan come social media. Every person coming will carry a bag of water home. Minyesika, omu one bag account. But see there. Me feed you omu. Ayomu health screening. Ama kai nibia at least 100 Ghana, 150 Ghana. Non fan tususu. Enka kaya ye jumano. Enti wa nyankopon aka wakoma bonsam say ye. A opesa we ye. Mesrewo. Buano na frem. O America abetuma ye Zelle. Ye Zelle account to America no. O mpesa be ni Zelle nso. Na bezo sending director. Na me sene e wo hoda. Zelle number near 862 215 2007. Honorable ya abet ma tro na manama nke be me de 86221 for what children.
I did.
Enu ye zero. Na person ye ne mumu ba akra. 055 000. Obi to be trauma me nke be me de. Na man block me. 5077. Enu ye mumu. Ana mumu na so no. Sisi a no betuma ye company there. Na we ni ma anya sign visa correct number 055005077. Ubetuma ye 055 no so. 053. Ma to tro no so ma me. E ba ni sika sama na it is so we dem baby aye din. 053 045 7511 053 045 7511. Victoria, what started? Ko. Chro. Abna.
Okay, so
honorable. Udo ni tibibia
yes,
ya term na mewe.
Thanks last time I can mature number no.
That's
by all means, your best support till.
Yamisha. Na ye nso. Meka so bia wo America a opese udo ni tisika kese na ufan file taxes no. Ye what tax free, your money and the right, ye register ye nti. Ubetumi atwa ba. Who is scanning my receipt now they are file taxes at the end of the year. Yambo nipa abra otiase. Emwa mi hia kese pa. Ene say ye be ya die ma na yefe. Enye kese bia kitwe bi ensa. Enti nyame nham lady bi me da asese wo nkro for me ba ho machi amogye. See baby I nam a year 114115 abayo ameko na me ndum jano it's a Victoria the ultimate tro ma wo fili ben hwe de big ye oba say a chance na ne ho ba udi na ne ho ba ntem
And then person big rate
na oya me se member hu de wuro oya member hu de wuro se me de oya de ma me bo de wuro bo mpa ma e bo sika ho bai sala me ye no e se sika ye sunsun me de mo nyina ase see at the scanner me twen mo bo nsema victim wa born 175 wa born 175 wa born bede Victoria waiting na ho ba o libido be kosoro sa the obedi no bebre e bede Vic enkofo bi wo te say Vic mu nso enya Vic baby mu te say Vic mu omudi nkomo ne sa na so kwa omudi ye dem papa obedu ada nim sa obe na enkoye ben ye din ni epon Charlie, madam was me go drive you go but now they call 9:30 time na so madam nyina ase na me adoma we've come to learn a lot. You better also the process to divorce. But what out here, what the born who are when inje, will be into me shall set na dia enyo. Seek for help so you can live. The year soon suma dear, you better ma bo bayama or soon soon. The year when nama de wait ma bo ma wo honam. We be sa no pay say. When him be a buyer, Jima echo J. Muka say Jima. Yadi girl be best na taxi driver be obo ntu adenti obo ntu taxi driver necessary Jima na ase anwea ote abrabo ase sunsun wi ase nti no okasa brante mfa anwea na bra won fa mbare e no obo ntu obi tumi sisa wɔ n'ase anwea ɛde yɛ wɔ deɛ ɛnyɛ ntutu aburukyire na de w'ataadeɛ dada ɛbɛburo bi ahyɛ ɛyɛ kae sɛ yɛwɔ kwan bebree so a yɛfa ansa na yɛde ataadeɛ akyi nyame nhyira mu nyinaa ɔmbɔ mo ho ban ɔnhyira mu nsuo so ɔnhyira mo aduane so ɔmbɔ mo ho ban mo pie mu ɛne mo fi baa mu deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔsan ɛbɛyɛ mo suo ɔma ne mpare mo wodwen sɛ woyɛ adɔyɛ nti mpo nyankopɔn fa adɔyɛ yi so na ɔngye wo ne wo fie nyinaa yareɛ biara ɛma nipa ka dɛm ɔnyi wo mfi mu ɔmfa wo nkɔ adom ɔyi wo mfi ɔhaw mu mfa wo nkɔ adom ɛnɛ ɛne da nyinaa meda mo ase amenhyira mo. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. I'll see you again at the right time. Thank you for coming. Good night. Bye bye for now.
All right. Bye bye.
Facebookers, thank you very much. Natka Claus, thank you for coming to appreciate me. I'm so grateful. On the 19th of May at the AMA court, Kimbu Gardens, we're trying to do Feed Mother and Child with medical screening. And we're trying to raise some capital for the young ones coming. Not so much. 100 cities, 2,000, 1,000. Some want to sell chips. Some want to sell nkate cake. Somebody want to start selling food on a table. They don't need much. Help me help them. Widows, cerebral palsy mother and children. Let's help them. Call me on all the numbers 0277 609 644. Or you can send me Momo with the numbers that you find on Facebook. And I'll be glad to share with the world what you have done for us. Send it to us and we will be happy. Momo. Thank you very much. Or this one, MTN. All the numbers I'm sending, or Tigo Cash, or the USD account. You can always call me on 0277 609 644. So these numbers are posted on Facebook. They happen to be what you can use to support us. Please help us. Let's run this program together. Good night. I'll see you again. Bye bye for now. I'm grateful you came. Without you, nothing could have happened here.
Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya wane fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Yare yo.